So I just wanted to kind of talk about my experience with road rage, and nothing ever good comes from it. This is skip to the chase, but um, never talked to myself through a screen before, so you won't find anything else. But I just want to kind of talk about what happened earlier and what I did today. Right, so I took off of work for an interview for an apprenticeship because I'm trying to better myself. I'm trying to get a better job. I'm proud of myself because I invest already and I'm really young and I have a lot going for me. I have a good car and kind of talk about that car today, which may or may not be an Elantra. It's not an N. It's just something that saves fuel. And so whenever I was heading to a bigger city that's near me, it was fine. It was hectic. It was pretty stressful. I always hate bigger cities. I already know driving in Branson is nowhere near compared to where this is. I'll say that. And so when I was on my way back, I was already upset because my interview was tomorrow, not today. So I had to go back. I called a few different places and see if they wanted to interview while I was down there, and sure enough, no. But so I was on my way back, and everything was fine until I really hit the highway, the 4-lane road, the 2-lane highway. There is a little blue Sonata, and that little blue Sonata, I guess, was having a bad day too. And so it was in the left lane. I'm in a state to where if you hog the left lane, it's illegal. And for a reason, it's just inconsiderate driving and makes no sense. And so this little blue Sonata, I guess, wanted a feeling of control. And she controlled me. I'll be honest, I failed. I look at this as a failure. I don't understand why I did it. It was dangerous and stupid. So I'll just cut to the chase. This blue Sonata would accelerate every time I tried to pass him in the right lane. It's a girl. Pass her. And every time I tried to pass her, she would accelerate and then slow down, but another car would be on the right lane. And so she wouldn't let anybody pass. And on top of that, she also would accelerate if you try to pass her. So, not knowing this, just coming up, just driving home, trying to get home, because I don't feel good. I haven't eaten all day. I still haven't. I'm still pissed off. And obviously I was having a bad time. And so whenever I tried to accelerate, when I first saw it, I didn't know this. I didn't know she was throwing a hissy fit, which I did too. I can't front. Whenever I tried to pass, it seems like she would accelerate. And I thought I gauged my time correctly. And, well, I didn't. I almost rear-ended the guy in front of me. I mean, my car was telling me that there was a collision imminent, which it has a warning. It's a 2023 Elantra. And I love the car. And this car is a lot of what it's my personality. I made it look, I didn't rice it out. I didn't modify it in any way. But it's kind of like who I am, my identity. I take a lot of pride in it. Even though it's 149 horsepower, it's fine. It does what I need. It takes me from where I need to go back to home. And so, eventually, I backed off. I backed off for a couple miles. And another car came by and tried to pass. And she did the same thing. And I think this is where I messed up. I let the anger take a hold of me. And it infuriated me. It really pissed me off. And so what I did is I accelerated to catch up. And as soon as she got a little bit ahead of this other car, I gunned it. And I went really, really, really fast. Adrenaline probably made it look faster than what it was. It's no sports car, but I was going fast. And so was she. It was dangerous for both of us. And I don't understand why I did it. I keep saying that. But I just have to emphasize this is not good. This is not good behavior. This is something that challenged me, and I felt like it shouldn't hold me down. It shouldn't. I thought I was above this. I thought this is something I wouldn't do. My ego is not prevalent in everyday life, but it just came out of me, and that's the scary thing. Is everyone has it. Everyone has their demons, and I think mine just came out. So eventually, when I was beside her, I flipped her off, obviously. I don't feel bad about that. She was an asshole. I did flip her off, and probably a little bit later, I got in front of her and flipped her off again. And I was very unsure of her being far enough for a safe lane change, which probably wasn't safe, but nothing was safe in this scenario. And so whenever I had gone in front of her, I kind of pushed the brakes a little hard because I didn't want to go super fast. I felt like slowing down. I didn't want to be there. I didn't want to do that. And she thankfully didn't rear end me. Thankfully didn't shoot at me. I do have a CCW. I didn't have it on me. But I don't think it would have changed the story. I know it would have changed the story. I couldn't have done that to someone. But if they did that to me, then that would have been completely my fault because I came back to the situation. And after the whole debacle, I want to rewind real quick. I did call the cops on her when she was blocking me in. They didn't do anything. They didn't care, I don't think. And that should have been it. It should have ended there. But eventually, whenever I was finished, away from her, I drove away. I just wanted to be away from her. I just want to go home. I called my parents, and I told them what happened. And a big thing of what drives me is disappointment and failure. I can't look at something as a success just because of who I am. I love to keep pushing. And I think it's a good motivator for me. Even if I'm hard on myself, I think it's a good motivator for me at times. Whenever I called them, they told me how big of a deal this was and how stupid it was. They never... it was a disappointment for them as well as me. And I just had to kind of talk about it and get it off my chest. And tell someone about it. Not for justification, not for pity. I know what I did was wrong. It's just guilt. I hope that lady feels better. I hope she stops doing that because she's going to meet the wrong person who doesn't have self-control. I can't say anything. I didn't. But I hope she's doing okay. I hope she gets home safe. Or got home safe. And is with her family. That's it.